Yeah, hi. Good morning, everyone. I think joined Dhanashree and Sujay Vishwanath. Yeah. So, hi. Very good morning, and welcome to the online demo session on Oracle Fusion HCM. All right. So, here, guys. So, just I'm sharing my screen to you. Okay. Now I'm going to start of the session now, and so right, so it's a demo, completely demo of this, and how you can join of the session and what is the importance of that, what is the benefit of that. So here in Oracle Fusion SCM, so today I'm conducting of these demo sessions for Oracle Fusion SCM. All right, Oracle Fusion SCM is released 13 version. Okay, the Oracle everyone know. So it's a cloud, basically it's a fusion, is basically is a cloud of the Oracle cloud. All right, in the software industry, so they do provide the services in a SaaS model. Okay, software service, and it's a completely the cloud based applications. Okay, application services. So here in the Oracle Corporation is launched of this, and and the Oracle Fusion SCM, and the last 5 to 7 years is the working on the fusion. All right, and here you can see that in Oracle, what is a full form of the Oracle. Maybe you guys know, or someone don't know what is this, and how to do, and what is the full form of the Oracle. And Oracle, right, automatic computer logical engine is the Oracle Corporation is a founder of the Larry Ellison. Okay, the Larry Ellison is a founder of the company. All right, fine. So here the next, what is the purpose on this? And basically in the cloud is the ERP. Okay, try to understand of this, and the cloud is an as an ERP system basically. Okay, right. Fine. So here we have a different ERP. Okay, enterprise resourcing planning. It's like the enterprise resourcing planning, it means, and this we have the different ERP in the market. Okay, right. So here you can see that, like in the ERP, what is the usability of that, basically the ERP in the market. Okay, fine. So here is ERP is basically like in the JD Edward. It's the foundation of the Oracle. This one is the foundation. This is the Oracle product basically. Okay, this is a competitor in the market. Fine. This is the competitor of the market, like Oracle EBS. Before fusion, it was using of the and the Oracle EBS. Still, it's industry is using of this in Oracle EBS, but in fusion, why they that industry move into in the fusion. So I'll tell you, and later on the what is the benefit of this in Oracle cloud application. Okay, these are the ERP product basically. In the mind of the, they have different businesses functions involved in the EBS, like and EBS in HRMS or financial or to another ERP as well, right? So here is a different market. It's a market industry. If I talk about in the JD Edward, right? And the JD Edward is one of the ERP, JD Edward. Okay, right. And SAP is also, that is another product. These are the competitor of the market, right? And this is the ERP system basically. Fine. So we will work on that in ERP system. So these are the Sable, PeopleSoft is one of the ERP system also. So what's the purpose to launch of the fusion in Oracle? Okay, so try to understand what was the purpose of that, because there was a lot of ERP in the system, and like PeopleSoft, Sable, and JD Edward, and Oracle EBS. So after this, and Oracle, think about that, and we have to launch of the Oracle cloud. Cloud is basically is a server. Okay, so that will be the one place the server, and Oracle will take care, because Oracle will take care of the all that applications functions. Okay, so on the cloud server, they will maintain the cloud server in Oracle only. They will give the access of the application access like in ERP. But these are the actually these are the to another ERP in the market, but highly it's not like too much of the demand in the market, right? If I talk about in this industry industry level, right? Industry level, like in the Tata. Okay, Tata Group or Reliance Group. Okay, and if I talk about in the banking, AU Bank. right? AU Bank or Kotak, Kotak Mahindra Bank. So these industries are using of the Oracle Fusion only. Okay, it's so very easy to execute and configuration of the application based on the business functions. They can use the application in the organization, and easily they can manage the business functions, and day by day operation they can manage of the in ERP system, right? But in Fusion, in human capital management, this is the human capital management. Okay, and the here in SCM function, the human capital, right, is called the Fusion SCM, right? So these are the different ERP, these one. But here, industry using of the Fusion, right? Fusion application, because the organization don't worry about that, and maintain their server only for the Oracle. Oracle will take care of the server, Oracle Cloud. All right, Oracle Cloud will take care of the server. Here we will provide the, we will do the configuration for this industry. Suppose if I talk about an AU Bank, AU Bank and the people in the human capital management, so we will provide the access to the company, and they will use that application in the Fusion application, this one, Fusion application in the AU Bank, based on the business requirement, based on the business functions, they can use the application in the industry. All right, so here we have a lot of ERP in the market, but it's a very highly demanding in the Oracle Fusion. Okay, so we will do that in the we will do the only for in the Oracle Fusion SCM, right? So here you can see that in the technology trend, how to update it of the Oracle actually in the market, right? It's very highly demanding in the market in the Oracle Fusion SCM right now, in the top industry as well, right? So here technology, how to upgrade it of these functions, like acquire the civil in 2006 2007, and year by year, and to do the updates, give the update of these, and how to migrate, and what is the functions need to do this, and what the additional features need to give on these applications. So day by day years, and and day by years, get the improvement of the applications, and acquire and Sun Microsystem, and in here 2013, then begin the Oracle 12c, capable of providing the cloud services, the started of the cloud services basically. Okay, then after that 2014 15 16, so still the people are using of this in Oracle Fusion SCM, right? Okay, so NetSuite. So here in the quickly you can get the you can get the report, and in the applications. So the prior of the Fusion, it was very complicated, do the configuration, maintain the server and everything. There was too much complexities, right? Fine. All right, guys, any question or any query, please just ping me. Okay, or we'll discuss in the end of the session, any QA session. Okay, right? Question answer, whatever you have the query, we'll discuss at the end of the sessions, and 15 minutes. All right, so you can ask, and you can discuss about the uh, future of this, and on the Oracle Fusion SCM, how to do work on that, and what will be the role, what is the market, and everything we'll discuss in the later on. So here now I'm explaining the course content about this, and there is a demo. All right, guys, so we'll discuss in the end of the sessions, right? If you have any query, so you can ask me. Don't ping on this like in the chat directly. You can mute, and you can ask the query. All right, fine. So here, so what was the foundation of this in ERP? Basically, if I talk about in the Fusion foundation, so these are the basically the people saw JD Edward, what I discussed earlier, and civil, and hyper in reporting, that was in a purpose for other business functions, right? But Oracle, in Oracle Fusion foundations, Fusion having the a lot of modules, okay, like Fusion human capital management, and Fusion supply chain management, and Fusion financial, for financial domain as well, right? Fine. So here there was a different ERP in the, this was the foundation of the for a Fusion application, right? So here, what is the purpose of this, and the overview of this, and the comprehensive suite applications designed for the organization is the workforce. The basically here, how organization can manage the person record in the application. Okay, fusion application in the system day by day. It's a casual, suppose in for who belongs to the HR functions, so they know what is the process, right? Hiring process, hiring to retiring process, right? And what is the function, so how many functions is involved, right? Assignment, and take care of that in assignment is there, and the person management, personal informations, and to another business functions, what the business function they involve, what is the job role is there, right? For the person, what is the job role, and what is the grade, and what is the function, what is the positions they had, right? So everything will manage in the system, whatever is doing the manually. So here have to maintain the data and record of the person as in system in application in Oracle Fusion, right? So here is the basically is the what is the cloud platform, and the cloud having the different platform, and here in the cloud like in on premises and cloud applications. So cloud applications, so don't worry about that and everything, because here just get the subscription of the Oracle and start the working on the application, right? In the suppose in the organization XYZ in organization, okay, if I talk about an AU bank, here AU Bank want to be implement of that in Oracle Fusion HCM, right? Fusion HCM. Fine. So what they have to do this in Oracle Fusion HCM on this, as they AU Bank need to contact of this in the Oracle Corporation. So they an AU Bank will do the subscription of this in the Fusion application, right? So they will get a lot of access and security and the from the Oracle, right? They will start off the, but here in the only for the Oracle will be responsible for the maintaining all the server and costing and each and everything, right? Here in AU Bank will not be responsible for maintain their and data uh, in the particular cloud, right? So they have to do the use the business functions only and do the configuration and in the system in the application, right? Here you can see that, and the annual that was in support cost retention, and earlier it was using of this function only on premises, like, right? If I talk about like EBS, in EBS there was you need to maintain their server, right? And JD Edwards as well, and EBS, right? So need to install and see the hardware configuration and meet the exact requirement. And based on the requirement, we have to do the configuration in the system. But here in the cloud applications, so only you will get the credential, okay, and subscribe of this Oracle Cloud, right? Here, don't worry about that. Here, this was a lot of maintain the hardware costing, give the hardware annual cost, each and everything have to maintain, hire the admin person, right? And hire the 4 to 5 people involved in the on premises, right? Because the one person cannot be handle everything, right? So here in the cloud application, only one person can maintain their applications, and the functional consultant or technical consultant, right? Fine. In the cloud applications, so here Oracle in the Oracle provide the cloud application benefit in standard here, and there's no additional costing of this, right? Just enable of this application, then start the business functions, and whatever the data security will be there, so Oracle will take care of this data security, right? So only Oracle will be responsible for the managing the all that in the data exist in the system, okay, right? So that is a major difference on that. But sometime what happened, and some organizations said no, I don't want to go for in the cloud, I want to go for only for the on premises. So it's okay. So it depend on the organizations, because then they don't want to go for in the publicly of the financial data, any confidential data, they don't want to display of the confidential data in the cloud. So maybe they can go for that, but in the cloud is now is at present, as the Oracle is giving the very high level security in the system, right? High level security purpose, if I talk about in the cloud applications, so they're providing the high level security in these applications, each and everything set up and configurations. So when we'll come in the real time scenario in the application, right, we'll tell you how to do this, okay, and what is the uses of the system in the configuration, right? So here you can see that they're the on premises maintaining all the server costing. So here in the cloud, that is a cloud server. everything will be in the cloud only. Whatever you will do that, and that will store in the cloud server, right? Fine. And on premises, here on premises, they need to maintain their data and everything, and maintain the server. Sometime what happened, server crashed down. Okay, then what would be there? Who will be responsible? Only for the on premises, so who's in the organization will be responsible. That at that time Oracle will not be responsible, right? But here in the cloud server, in Oracle will be responsible of the deployment process. After done the everything, done the setup and configurations, when we have to go for the live of the application in the client side, then Oracle will take care each and everything, right? Got it? So here, these are the version in ERP cloud. Basically, it's the release version. So this version, I'll tell you in the system, this is a release version because in every quarter, okay, every quarter, uh, every quarter, give this in the update, right? Fine. Give the update in Oracle update. Like current is going to, is I think March, right? April is started. So here 25B, right? 24, sorry, 25. It was earlier, it was using, now is just updated in 25B, then 25C, okay, then 25D, right? So every quarter will get the update. You will get the update from the Oracle, right? Adding additional features or any another module and the functionality. So Oracle will give the update. So you need to check it out of this in application. So I'll tell you where you can check it in applications. So which version you're using of this one. Okay, this one, release version, right? This is the latest, the cloud service already discussed, right? And the PaaS environment, the private as a service, right? Here, infrastructure, and here is a SaaS, software as a service. All right. After this in ERP and the release version come on this in offering, right? Once you log in the applications and in the cloud applications, then have to select the different module. Is different modules are available in the system, right? Like financial, human capital, supply chain management, and PPM, procurement. So these are two another module. Here we have to be focused on the human capital management. We will do this in the setup and configurations in the human resource capital management here, right? Financial, who want to go for in the financial management, they can go for in the separate module in the financial management and Oracle supply chain management, right? Fine. So but here we'll take care of this and Oracle human capital. We need to select the offering in the system, okay? Then we'll start the different module like in the workforce and the workforce management and talent management. So there's a lot of module. I'll show you in the later, right? And what would be the module here on this offering, and you will get the a lot of modules, right? And core HR, right? And talent management and absence management, payroll data, right? So we'll get it everything. Now, after selecting the offering, once you started off the login in the application, selected of the Oracle Fusion HCM, then have to go for the setup configuration, enterprise setup configurations. All right. Enterprise. What is the enterprise? Enterprise as an organization, right? Like Tata, what is this? And Tata is an organization. Okay, we can represent as in organization, and all these are the organization only. We can represent as an enterprise as in organization. Fine. And here then have to do a lot of setup configurations required. First we need to be configure the enterprise setup configurations based on the industry requirement, right? Or a company requirement, have to do the configuration. We have to be design the divisions, legal entity, is it legally registered or not, right? There's a lot of configuration on this, but I'll tell you step by step so you will not get confused. So here you will see the real-time scenario, right? How to do the system configuration as a started of the enterprise setup configuration, right? So these are the model will be there, and in the country, in US country, and divisions and all. So how we can categorize the divisions and enterprise, legal entity, business unit, there's a lot of functions in as an enterprise setup configuration. So we'll cover on that in the real-time sessions. Okay, the regular sessions we'll cover on that real-time scenarios. All right. Now come on this and what will be the course content? The here the course content, guys, that will be the I earlier just I discussed on this in the core HR first. This module is very important in the human capital management. Without core HR, we cannot do that any single module, right? So here, just initially have to focus on the core HR, right? Core HR setup configurations. So here in the functional, the two roles will be there or three roles, like in the functional or techno functional, right? Here your role would be the functional and technical consultant. Okay, technical consultant and techno functional consultant. All right, that would be the role in the real time scenario. And the functional, you if you are in the functional consultant, go for the functional setup configurations, or technical also, right? And technical consultant only for the do that some sort of the technical in advanced level in the technical, right? But here is a techno functional, right? So the course content would be the same either if you want to go for functional or technical. It's up to you and up to your practice. Okay, so practice is very important of this on these sessions. And the core HR will cover on that. Then talent management, talent under the talent management will cover in the PMS, performance management, goal, and ORC. ORC, whose background of the like HR functions or recruiting or talent acquisition sections, so they can go for that. In recruiting, they can take the any two modules. So here we'll tell you the four module generally. Okay, in the 4 to 5 module: absence management and payroll and talent and core HR. All right, and that would be the functional. We'll cover on this in the functional setup configuration, all the functions. Then after that, in technical OTBI report, how you can develop the report, and OTBI and BIP. And a second is that and third one is a SCM data loader. Okay, SCM data loader. We'll cover on these functions. And here you can see that in course content, what will be the course content over here, right? Here that would be the course content. Okay, and see the first of the course content will cover up this in the core HR setup configuration, project implementations. Okay, and fusion. And we'll do the setup configuration, enterprise setup configuration. Under the enterprise setup configuration, we'll do that in legal entity, legal address, everything. And only for the organization information will be configured in the enterprise setup configuration. Okay, right? Here, after done that enterprise setup configuration, we'll go for this and the workforce structure configuration and employment model, how the organization hierarchy, what is the organization hierarchy, right? So which person, and the full-time or contingent worker or contract. So we'll do the configuration on the system and action setup configuration. Then we'll go for the this one, HR transactions. So how is generally the people do that in HR transactions? Okay, like hire the employee and assign the task. Okay, and timing track and everything, and rehire and seniority date and document of record of the person. So how we can do the configuration? Then we'll go for the approval. Okay, employee self-service, how they can access the application, and employee self-service login, and employee managers login, right? What is the relations between of this and the employee and manager, and how to do the configure in the system. So I'll tell you on the detailed discussion on this and the regular sessions. Okay, we'll cover on the, but here have to focus on the primary requirement of this core HR. Okay, hands on the good experience, have to do the practice on this in the core HR. Number second, and the absence management. Number third, in the payroll, right? And generally the people take the 4 to 5 module or 3 module. But if you are in the fresher or entry level, right, and then have to go for the 2 and 3 module, focus on the 3 module, 3 or 4 module minimum, right? Minimum you should have the experience in the 3 module, like in the absence and payroll, or core HR, or talent management, right? In the talent management, we'll cover on the PMS and profile management, goal management, performance and profile management. Then we'll go for then the reporting developer and technical. And the technical, as a functional consultant, also you have to understand how to pull out the data and where is the backend, how to fetch the data through query. Here, you have to do the expert. If you want to go for more into the technical, okay, have to do write the query and hands on the experience on the query and the SQL query and how to write, because you have to develop the BIP report. Okay, these are the section based on the business requirement, have to fetch the data from the table, right? And here is OTB, is a drag and drop, very simple. So this one is very simple. This also is very simple. Have to just understand data flow, data structure, data layout, then how we can develop the report, so that you can guide to the the technical consultant. Suppose if you are in the functional consultant, right? So only for the you would be responsible for this, and coordination of the client interactions and everything, right? So here someone is asked me what is the demand in the market, right? And here in the module, if I talk about in a module and the core HR, okay, absence absence management, and the absence management, how to manage there in the leaves application, the leaves and all in the system. Suppose someone want to take the leave, maternity leave, paternity leave, or any sick leave, or annual vacation leave. So how to configure in the system? So we'll understand of the in the absence management. Okay, and the core HR functions also in the core HR, this is the relation of this, right? So how we can configure on this. Then then third one is the payroll, right? Payroll, who is the background of the payroll, like salary calculation and everything in the managing their salary, right? Employee is distributing of the salary, how they can maintain their data in the in the system, right? And develop the report. Then come the talent management and PMS, okay, and learning, right? Performance, the PMS is nothing, the performance management basically, how you can give the rating and all, and how you can configure in the rating system who's doing the perform in the organization, so how you can track the record of the person. Okay, everything have to maintain the person related only, right? Person related only. This is the very highly demanding in the market right now, and the core HR, absence, payroll, and talent. Okay, then another module also having recruiting. If you want to go for any specific recruiting, then you can go for this in recruiting, right? Recruiting module, like it's called the Oracle terms, like in ORC, Oracle Recruiting Cloud, right? It comes from the only for the talent management, right? But here is usually you can you want to give the specific on this, so you have to do this in the ORC applications, right? Fine. Along with the ORC, you cannot concentrate on these things initially. After the experience, on the 4 to 5 year of experience, you can go for that module. Depends on your skill, depends your availability, right? Depends your knowledge. Fine. So it's very highly demanding in the market, right? And now, and the second thing, and what would be the role in the company after done this training, right? When you go for the apply for the job, and you have to do this, and the role, your role would be as in a functional consultant, okay, and technical consultant, right? Or techno functional techno functional consultant, right? So here you have to do this. What would be your role and responsibility in as a functional consultant? You have to be gathering the requirement, understand the business requirement from the client, and have to do the setup configuration in the system, right? And have to coordinate with the technical person and develop the reporting and all everything, and based on the requirement of the client. And techno functional, you have to be handle the both thing, like in the back end and front end. If you're working as an individual consultant, as in techno functional, sometimes what happen, the client expectation of that, you will do that in technical as well, right? The technical, you have to take care, and suppose if you receive that any ticket, so how to resolve their ticket, right? And what is the functions on that, and how to do the configuration, or how is the data is given the validation. Fine, everything you have to do this, and the role that would be there, and here we'll cover in the modules. So here you can see that already I think I shared of this course content. Here we'll start off this in regular sessions, and maybe on Monday onwards, right? And we'll start off that, and the sessions will be there in 45 days. This one, the sessions will be on this in the 45 days generally, right? And 45 or maximum 50 days. Okay, and you will get the interview question answer, interview question sessions, and placement opportunity. Fine. I talk about for career growth. Okay, how is the structure? Suppose you got the opportunity as a functional consultant. Okay, functional consultant. Then so here your responsibility will be high. Okay, and your designation will be changed based on your experience, right? But as a functional consultant, have to the client and functional setup configuration, coordinate with the technical team. Okay, combined of the technical team, you would be responsible as a functional consultant with the client. Okay, because and the client will interact to you only, not in the technical. That means and they are doing the back end work, like technical suppose in the UI system is not working and all. So just I want to share a few things, and here what would the technical, what would the functional role. So this is the applications look like in the applications. Just log out in this application, you will get the demo credential. Okay, this is the instance credential. This is the platform where you will get the instance credential, and here you have to do the login in the applications. Okay, this is the demo only, right? Give the login and login and password. The once logged in applications, so how to do this in the login application where you can create the user ID and password. Okay, so here this is the look like of the sync board of this. These are the sync board basically. Okay, here. Fine. The based on the role only you can see this. These are the in the payroll module is there. Fine. And another module. So here you can see this in the version. Just I discuss on the version of this application. See, 25B is going on, right? This one, 25B. In Oracle Fusion Cloud applications, 25B is there. This is the latest one. Okay. Every quarter you will get the new instance. Fine, but it depend on the client is already migrated from the Oracle. Okay, so this one, so how to create that user ID first. Just it's very small setup. Okay, right here these are navigations. Under the tools, under the tools you have to give the security console. Okay, security console, and here have to give the create the user ID one, right? Like Ajay SCM I'm giving Ajay.scm. Here you can give that any password. Okay, and you have to assign the role. Okay, add some role. Without role you will not get any credential on their applications. Okay, so here like in IT security managers, so why I'm able to change of this, because in IT security manager role is aside of this user. Okay, so here have to assign of this user and IT security manager and application implementation consultant, because you would be as a consultant, as in functional or a technical consultant. Fine, as in functional consultant. So application implementation, application implementation consultant, this one have to assign the role, right? So I'll tell you the more role on the later on. So here just you can check it out of this. This is the and the user detail and roles in here, and you can check it out. You can create the only for the user on this one. Fine. The by default category selected, the by default, don't need to change anything else. Just here give the first name, last name, and set the password. Fine, and save and close. And here logged in and log out of the application. Here what was the user ID? Ajay.scm. Here give the, sorry, HCM. Yes. Now login in the new user. Okay. So everyone have to create the user id like this in applications. Okay, everyone can create of this in the user and do the practice on these applications. So based on the sessions, so based on the regular sessions, you can do the start the application. This is the sync board basically. This is the home page. Okay, and the here you can see that in home page, these are the apps. Okay, these one are the apps, workforce structure configuration. So how you can do that, all the setup. So here have to do the setup and configuration. These are the functions basically. Okay, setting on this, fine. And applications already discuss of the version, you can check it out of this. So here you can see this, fine. So these are the actions and the transactions. If you want to perform that any transactions as an employee self service, what is this an employee and how to do this, fine. So a lot of setup and configurations in this system only, fine. Here the someone is customized. This is the application workforce structure configuration absence management module, right? So you can see these modules, position, how we can create the position as a functional consultant, and job and location and organizations, have to do the setup and configurations, and what is the grade and how we can configure the grade, and what is the ldz and what is the psu and everything, and give the security profile, right? This is the application view basically. Yeah. All right, thank you so much, thank you everyone.